Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Nice to hear some of you. I'll try again. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. My name is Gavin Barber. I'm the Academic Registrar at the University, and it is my privilege to be the first to officially welcome you to our spring graduation ceremonies. And you have brought the sunshine with you. Thank you so much. I'm just going to run through a few housekeeping points to make this as enjoyable as possible for everyone. The ceremony is about to begin, so please can everyone ensure that your phones are on silent mode and any other noise-making devices are on silent mode so that we don't inadvertently disrupt the ceremony. If any of you want to film or take photographs during any part of the ceremony, you're very, very welcome to. As you're filming, as you're taking your photos, please remain in your seats and be considerate of those around you. Now, as I said, it's a warm day, which is lovely, but that makes it more important that you are lively and loud and ready to make this a celebration. So let's test that out by saying, firstly, good afternoon to the guests of the graduating students. How are you? Unconvincing. Can you do better? Class of 2026, how are you? Good to hear. Now, graduating students, if I could just have your particular attention for a few moments, I want to give you some pointers as to how to make the absolute most of your ceremony and your moment on stage, which I will be doing with the help of Stage Crosser of the Year 2025, Professor Dawn Mains, who is here at the foot of the stage. So what will happen as the ceremony progresses is that our marshals in their lovely purple gowns, one row at a time, will guide you out of your seats, down the stairs in front of me until you are at the front of the stage. They will tell you when you need to go, where you need to go and when, so don't worry about that. When it is your turn to come up, you will be invited to climb the stairs in front of me, and then pass the card, the very important card with your name on it, to our reader, who will be standing pretty much where I am now. Pass the name card to the reader. Just wait for a second, and when you hear your name, that is your cue to start crossing the stage. So you will hear something like, for the Bachelor of Science in Postmodern Embroidery, Dawn Mains, and that's your cue to start crossing the stage, and your supporters, yes, your supporters, that is the chance for you to make as much noise as you possibly can for those friends and family members that you are so proud to see graduate today. When you reach the front of the stage, you will be greeted by the presiding officer. They will have physical form when the ceremony actually starts. The presiding officer will offer their hand for you to shake. If for any reason you don't want to shake the presiding officer's hand, that is absolutely fine. Just keep your hands by your sides so that we know. Whilst you're with the presiding officer, we will take a lovely photo of you, or rather, our brilliant photographer, Mark. Say hello to Mark, the most important person in the room. Mark will be standing just where he is now. When you're with the presiding officer, turn to Mark, give him a great smile, and we'll take the best photo that we can, which of course you can then collect as a memento of your day. When you've had your photograph taken, please continue walking along the stage. Any kind of theatrical flourish that you want to add, like that, or other dances, noises, moves, celebrations, whatever you want to do, that's your moment. Go down the steps next to the photographer, trying not to catch your gown on the banister, and you will be guided to return to your seat. Easy. One thing for everyone's attention, please. We ask that all our guests remain within the venue at the end of the ceremony to allow the stage party and the graduates to leave first. Please keep watching the screens at the end of the ceremony, and you will be guided as to what to do. Now, you're graduates of the University of Northampton. That's a very proud thing to have achieved. We're very proud of you. You've set high academic standards for yourself. You need to set some more standards this afternoon. You need to reach some particular standards, and those standards are in the making of noise. Because our graduation ceremonies at Northampton are not about sitting around and clapping politely. They're about a true celebration, and a true celebration means clapping, cheering, waving, shouting, yelling, hollering, whatever noise you want to make in celebration. We encourage that. We want to hear you. We want you to be loud. Class of 26, do you think you can be as loud as you possibly can for us this afternoon? That is a good start. Thank you very much for your attention. Congratulations on your achievements. Graduates, enjoy the ceremony and enjoy your day. I now invite those who are able to stand to welcome the procession.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dallas Campbell. I'm one of the university's Pro-Chancellors. By the authority of the Board of Governors and Senate, I declare open this graduation ceremony for the conferment of an honorary fellowship and the celebration of academic awards. If you're not already, please sit down. Well, it's lovely to see everyone today. A very warm welcome to this award ceremony where we are celebrating the graduation class of 2026. As well as being one of the Pro-Chancellors, I was also a student here many, many moons ago. Northampton was my alma mater. For the non-classicists amongst you, alma mater means nourishing mother. So I hope your time in Northampton has been nourishing. And for those of you who've had lunch as well, if you're in that post-lunch lull, we've got some bets between the Chancellor's office about who is going to be the loudest. And yesterday, when I say loudest, I mean in terms of joyful noise at your celebration. Yesterday we had the BSc mental health nurses who actually made I think have damaged my hearing. So we are expecting great things from you today. We've got a little side bet on. My money's with you. Don't let me down, is all I'm saying. I'm very pleased to see so many of you able to join me in celebrating your success. I know lots of family and friends and loved ones are here, so welcome to you. This afternoon we're celebrating graduates from the Faculty of Business and Law, and I would like to invite Sarah Jones to deliver an address.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah Jones, and I'm the Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law. It's a pleasure, alongside the Pro-Chancellor, to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony, celebrating students from the Faculty of Business and Law. On behalf of my colleagues joining me on the stage today, I'm delighted to welcome our graduating students, their families, friends and supporters to this important occasion. Today is, above all, a celebration of your achievement. Each of you crossing the stage has reached a significant milestone, and we could not be prouder. Completing a degree is not just about academic ability, it's also about determination, resilience and balance. Many of you will have juggled work, caring responsibilities, personal challenges and competing demands, often while drawing strength from friends, family and our wider university community. Whatever your individual journey, you've shown perseverance, adaptability and commitment, qualities that will serve you well as you move into graduate employment, return to professional practice, embark on further study with us, or take your next steps in life. At the University of Northampton, our purpose is clear: to make a positive social impact. We do this by raising aspirations, opening opportunities, and ensuring our teaching, research and partnerships make a meaningful difference. This purpose is underpinned by our values of aspiration, sustainability, inclusivity and trust, which guide everything we do, from the classroom to our work with the wider community. A great example of this is the university's recent commitment to a Care Experienced pledge with the Northamptonshire Children's Trust. Approximately 13 to 15% of care-experienced young people in the UK go to university, which is significantly lower than the proportion of their peers, making them one of the most underrepresented groups in higher education. Barriers to participation include material disadvantages, lack of support and lower attainment, leading to lower completion rates, and compounding feelings that higher education is not for them. Despite these obstacles, care leavers are often more likely to engage in higher education, particularly through vocational routes such as apprenticeships. The university's pledge commits to a dedicated fund for care leavers and estranged students, and that provides an accommodation award or a travel award for those living off campus. This pledge further reinforces the role of the university as an anchor institution for our region, supporting prosperity, opportunity and growth. That success has also been reflected in our maintenance of the highest green accreditation with Investors in the Environment, one of only 8 organisations in the country to achieve this milestone. The accreditation scheme is rigorous, requiring organisations to maintain an environmental management system, track and report carbon footprint, and demonstrate continuous development in environmental areas. Each aspect is ranked at 3 levels, with green being the highest. The university first achieved green status in 2015 and has retained it ever since, demonstrating a long-term commitment to reducing its environmental impact. But our impact goes well beyond these rankings. Across the university, staff, students and alumni are living out our mission through work that improves lives, strengthens communities and addresses real-world challenges. Here in the Faculty of Business and Law, that impact can be seen in a number of ways. Last month, the university hosted a hate crime conference, bringing together leading national figures in hate crime prevention, policing, victim advocacy and community cohesion to examine the rising challenges facing communities across the UK. The 2-day conference featured a series of powerful keynote talks mapping the current landscape of hate crime and its impact. And it was followed up by workshops designed to identify opportunities for change. The speakers included Alison Vincent, CEO of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, who highlighted the enduring human impact of hate-motivated violence. Alison was joined by Mike Ainsworth, Chair of the UK Government and NPCC Independent Advisory Groups on Hate Crime, who delivered a stark assessment of the national picture, arguing for a more victim-centred approach. And I would like to thank colleagues from the faculty who organised this important event. Also last month, students from events, hospitality, marketing, criminal justice, policing and tourism all came together to experience the high-pressure, fast-paced environment of an event control room during a simulation of a major event at the Silverstone Circuit in South Northamptonshire. Operation Nexus Plus provided a fully immersive 3-hour scenario that blended crisis management, live event coordination, and post-incident investigation. Set primarily in Silverstone's event control room, the simulation tasked students with handling an escalating series of realistic challenges, from social media management and VIP safety to medical emergencies and even hacking attempts. The morning began with an investigation into an alleged assault at a hotel, while marketing students were tasked with managing a disgruntled influencer and social media rumours that a British superstar racing driver was on site. From there, the simulated incidents grew in pace and severity, including fires, security breaches, traffic issues, and even suspect packages. So thank you to all the colleagues who worked to create this practical, fun, and valuable experience for our students. Now, these stories reflect what social impact truly means: positive change achieved through knowledge, creativity, and collaboration. Whether that impact is felt locally, nationally, or globally, it begins with individuals willing to use their knowledge, expertise, skills, and their values to make a difference. As graduates of a proudly international university, you leave us with a global outlook and a strong sense of responsibility. I encourage you to remain connected through our alumni network, which spans countries, cultures, and industries across the world. And today does not mark the end of your relationship with the University of Northampton. Our support continues throughout your career. Whether you're seeking opportunities, changing direction, or returning to us for further study, you will always be part of our university community. In closing, I hope your time here has been defined by growth, discovery, and possibility. Whatever path you choose next, I wish you every success and happiness for the future. Many congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. I call upon Ivna Rig to present the Honorary Fellow.
Thank you. Pro-Chancellor, insofar as the Board of Governors and Senate of the University of Northampton have seen fit to establish honorary fellowships to confirm confer on eminent individuals, I today present to the Staff Governor one on whom the Board and Senate have seen fit to confer such an award. Aspiration is one of University of Northampton's core values. It is at the heart of everything we do and one of the most important lifelong mindsets we endeavour to inspire in our students and staff. It is a privilege to be able to honour one of Northamptonshire's trailblazers of heritage revitalisation, who is the embodiment of this value, Richard Clinton. From his early childhood in Northampton through his middle school years, Richard viewed the world as an open canvas filled with opportunities to grow. Whilst initially set on training as a sociologist at the University of Leicester, and despite a strong desire to become a teacher, Richard's love of music and his character-building work experience on the front line of live music directed him towards a significant career pivot. During what was meant to be a year off, and before heading back to university to complete his teacher training, Richard worked in a live music venue, which he would eventually go on to manage. It is here he found his true passion in the nexus of live music experiences and cultural heritage. Between 2003 and 2006, at the peak of the indie music scene, Northampton hosted a whole host of American and British bands like The Killers, Scissor Sisters, Keane, Arctic Monkeys, and Deftones. During this time, Richard was part of the team that reopened the iconic Northampton venues, the Soundhouse and laterally the Roadmender, after they had been forced to close following the removal of their Arts Council funding. Richard believes that this experience provided him with the insight of how cultural and heritage assets can have a defining role in building a community's sense of place. Whilst profoundly challenging, Richard credits the visceral affection and affinity the people of Northampton have for the Roadmender building as key to the success of the venue's reopening, highlighting the importance of safeguarding cultural and architectural assets as vessels of activity and foundations of community engagement. As a reminder of this success, Richard looks back with fondness at the 1992 Oasis tour poster. Out of 34 venues listed on their tour poster, only 11 are still open today. Roadmender is one of them, proving that cultural assets can sustain their life over the long term through clever product development and synergistic strategic and operational partnerships that minimize the need for reliance on direct government support. By listening to and understanding what the community wants and feeding this into the development of high-profile offerings, such as a club night recognized by BBC Radio 6 at the time, and other popular student nights, Richard and his team firmly established the Roadmender as the place to have fun in Northampton, further evidencing Richard's commercial acumen and innovative approach to cultural asset building. The Soundhouse and Roadmender's success started Richard's career thread of working in organizations with a strategic drive to make them commercially viable, having proven to himself and others that this can indeed be done. Between 2009 and 2016, during his tenure at this very place, the famed Royal and Derngate, Richard was involved in major infrastructure development projects, including the repurposing of the old Chronicle printworks to engage local communities with productions as part of the 2012 Cultural Olympiad, as well as overseeing the building of 2 new cinemas, the much-loved Film House, and supporting the opening of Corby Core. The old Chronicle printworks space was given temporary use to play host for one of the Made in Northampton theatrical productions, many of which achieved significant success, with productions touring nationally and moving into West End and even Broadway. Between 2017 and 2020, as Director of Operations and Customer Care at Luton Culture Trust, Richard was at the forefront of cultural and heritage asset regeneration through strategic stakeholder partnerships. This involved developing freehold assets and repurposing them for partner organizations to rent, ensuring the financial sustainability through income diversification as part of the Hat District Regeneration Programme. In April 2020, Richard embarked on his most complex and arguably most rewarding career chapter as the Chief Executive of the Delaprey Abbey Preservation Trust. Having joined in the week the country went into its first COVID lockdown, he inherited a charity with 3 months of operating reserves, no clear strategic direction, and the genuine risk of closure. Richard's previous experience, however, made him the right person for this job, and the results Richard has achieved at Delaprey Abbey in 6 short years are nothing short of astonishing. Under his leadership, we have witnessed the transformative impact of heritage revitalization in driving cultural engagement and strengthening local communities. At the heart of everything is Richard's strategic vision, Delaprey Abbey as a natural hub for heritage, well-being and community, a place that preserves the past while making a genuine difference to people's lives today, underpinned by a 15-year master plan and a growing portfolio of place-based well-being programs. Since its reopening, Delaprey Abbey has welcomed a wide range of diverse groups, including the Zimbabwean and Nigerian communities, the Northampton Town of Sanctuary, and Q-Space, amongst many others. This intentional and strategic diversification of audiences enables Delaprey Abbey to evolve to meet the ever-changing demands of the public and ensure its long-term financial security and social impact for decades, if not centuries, to come. For all his impressive career success, Richard is remarkably humble and down-to-earth, crediting his own success to that of the amazing team he works with, from volunteers and early career staff, all the way to the members of Delaprey Abbey's Board of Trustees, as well as supportive partners and stakeholders. For him, the transformation of Delaprey Abbey is less about the events and activities, and more about the commitment of his team to their shared strategic vision, which enables them to handle the inevitable and complex business challenges with clarity, conviction, and aspiration for a better, healthier, and more fulfilling future. More recently, Richard has also taken up a number of voluntary roles. As chair of Discover Northamptonshire, the local visitor economy partnership for the county, he leads a strategic multi-stakeholder collaboration to raise the profile of Northamptonshire's visitor economy. As chair of Firmin Wood's Contemporary Arts Trust, he directs the efforts of the trust to use site-responsive and socially engaged art to connect people with the natural and cultural heritage of Northamptonshire. Throughout his career, Richard has learned that sometimes slowing down and enjoying the now is an important part of achieving work-life balance and dealing with the pressures of the multiple senior roles he currently holds. A self-professed Francophile, Richard is fascinated by French culture and sense of fulfillment and enoughment, and will happily spend his time exploring one of the cultural gems such as Marseille or Lyon. Richard is a passionate supporter of the university, and the university is delighted that he has accepted the invitation to become an honorary fellow. This gives us a firm footing to build on the important work that moves us further towards our mission of achieving social impact through building aspiration and widening access to higher education as a means of achieving true social mobility for generations to come. In accordance with the decision of the Board of Governors and Senate, I present Richard Clinton that you may confer an honorary fellowship.
Good afternoon, everybody. Deputy Lieutenant, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Chancellors, members of the board and the Mayor. A very good afternoon to you all. First, congratulations to everyone graduating today. I hope today gives you a chance to reflect on your hard work with real pride in what you've achieved. And I hope it also gives you a moment to be grateful and to have some gratitude for your family, friends, and the staff who have supported you to get here today. Thank you to the university for being a great partner and for this fellowship. I'm genuinely humbled to be receiving this alongside everyone today. When I received the email from Nick Allen, I did have to check it wasn't April Fool's Day. For me, this is a shared fellowship. It belongs to the people around me as much as it belongs to me. The colleagues I've had the pleasure of working with, especially the team at the Abbey, who turn up every day and make something really important happen. And my colleagues over the years who have pushed me, sometimes disagreed with me, and above all, made me smile. My mum, my dad, family and friends who have shaped me. And our partners, such as this university, who have been part of that journey in ways that have generally made a difference. I would not be standing here today if it wasn't without them, and I think it's important they know that. As you've heard, I've been blessed to work, in a lot of spaces which deliver a lot of fun for people. And as part of that, I've been blessed to work with hundreds of passionate volunteers throughout my career. And I want to encourage you today, as you graduate, not to underestimate the importance of volunteering. Some of the best people on our team at the Abbey have started as volunteers. And this year, I'm proud that 3 of those volunteers are now in paid employment with us, 2 of them full-time, and 1 of them a student of this very university who will graduate later in the autumn. In competitive times, volunteering can give you an edge. It gives you a platform, and perhaps most usefully, it lets you test out your plan before you fully commit to it. I believe in having a plan is really important. Knowing roughly where you want to go gives you something to work towards. But I think it's also important to know that it can change. And actually, it's really okay if it does change. Mine did more than once. And it's important to know that those changes build your character. They help you develop the resilience and the belief you need to adapt when you have to. The route will shift, and you'll keep going, and it will be fine. The things I'm most proud of came from those moments when the plan took a diversion. And I think that's genuinely where the good stuff happens, when you kind of don't know how it's going to end up. But believe in yourself, say yes more than no, and even when you're not fully sure where things will take you, it's like jumping over a wall when you don't know what the landing looks like. Those moments offer you an opportunity to learn and adapt like nothing else will. Also, I think it's important to find people who will support you to fail. And that may sound odd, but I genuinely believe in it. The people who have helped me most in my career are not the ones that protected me, smothered me from things going wrong. They were the ones that trusted me, gave me enough space to learn from my mistakes, and importantly, they made sure I didn't make that mistake more than once. And that's how I truly learn, and I think that's how others really and truly learn, that important thing of improving yourself as an individual. And also, be kind to others and work hard. Quite simple, 2 key things that my dad taught me. Very simple words, but often rare in, today's society. The other thing that my dad taught me was when it stops being fun and you stop enjoying it, that's time to move on. And I think that's important to hold, because not every job that you go into will be the right one for you. But if you can find work that you genuinely care about, you surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you, and remember to enjoy the journey rather than just endure it, you will be fine. You're at the beginning of something today, and you don't need to have it all figured out. I didn't. You've got nearly 4 or 5 decades ahead of you of work, some of you. Good luck. But that good luck will come by you finding something you genuinely care about doing. So commit to it because it matters to you, and commit to it because it matters to others. And keep going when it gets difficult. And I think the important thing is, it is the enjoyment of work the enjoyment of working with colleagues, and the fun you have along the way that will carry you through those difficult days. So try not to take it all too seriously. Make it enjoyable for yourself and others. And that is how I think you will generally make a difference and make not only yourself proud, but others proud too. So I wholeheartedly hope you enjoy your celebrations today. Be proud of yourself and your fellow graduates. And with my Chair of Discover Northamptonshire hat on, I want you to tell the truth of, so when you graduate, and as you heard earlier, you don't lose your connection with Northamptonshire. Go out, tell the world how amazing Northamptonshire has been, how it's been a place that you've enjoyed being and a place that you have a connection to. Thank you once again for this fellowship.
Thank you, Richard, for those wonderful words. And it's good to hear. I'm in my mid-50s and I still haven't figured out quite where I'm going yet. So that's good to hear. Also, I'm particularly thank you, Richard, because Roadmender was, when I was a student in Northampton in the late 80s and 90s, Roadmender was the centre of my cultural universe. And the last gig I ever saw at the Roadmenders was the UK Subs, and it was who were a punk band, and it was the loudest thing I've ever heard. And I developed permanent hearing damage, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer. I now call upon Karen Jones to present the successful candidates from the Faculty of Business and Law.
Pro-Chancellor, it is my privilege as Dean to proudly present the awarded candidates. The School of Professional Business Education, Master of Business Administration, Tuula Erolainen. Genoveva Fetli. Chi Ha. Monica Javanainen. Timo Kotelainen. Janne Lilkvist. Kaushik Madhu. Pavlos Papalexiou. Sala Saksvori Hietanen. Shabana Sabu. Luis Silva Cordero de Toledo. Emmanuel Scansos. Monica Senstrand. Mary Theodoritou. Yijing Chao. Stefanos Zoestilas. The Executive Master of Business Administration, Eric Onyegwo. Frank Nsangu Mponka. School of Strategy, Management and International Business, Doctor of Philosophy, for successfully defending a thesis entitled A Transition from Linear to the Circular Economy to Enhance Sustainability in the Packaging Industry, Dr. Umar Tanvir. Master of Arts in Human Resource Management, Wassan Abughafa. Huda Abdulrahman. Mariah Akinlulu. Ahmed Al-Alawi. Kulwinda Banga. Ornella Bebetsi. Hester Bennett. Sylvia Bukowska. Vida de Babare. Amelia Furness. Holly Griffiths. Yosra Hamad. Lily Harris Edwards. Tom Hughes. Mohammed Idris. Tatiani Constantiniti. Gemma Mahikis. Sarah Mansour.
See you, Dad. Hope you're watching.
Daisy Newbury. Rejoice Njoku. Olajuwon Onanuga. Serish Pavez. Sarina Fatima Ravjani. Maria Rogers. Syed Sharaf. Omo Kanyan Sola Sunmola. Samantha Waters. Esevea Estathia Savaki. Master of Science in Business Information Systems, Konstantinos Terzakis. Master of Science in International Business Manager, Anamika Ajit. Annika Anilkuma. Saeed Anwar. Shriram Panindra Bellapukonda. Michael Kaikwo. Niranjana Chandran. Malik Fahim. Mohammed Hussain. Mohammed Haris Javed. Khadija. John Frimpong Kokro. Dana Kolusu. Michelle Lunani. Saida Masuma Nakvi. Sandra Ntiamoa. Charles O'Bully. Samuel Owusu. Anasri Panamtotatil Sally. Richard Kwaku. Etisham Raman. Shazeb Tariq. Adash Vinod. Tu Win Vu. Bachelor of Arts in Business, Seka I. Biplo Baida. Eva Balova. Juliana Janika Bindu. Aurimas Butkevicius. Camelia Georgiana Calchoy. Veronika Fedorenko. Diliana Georgieva. Marina Madalena George. Andrea Amora Groza. Mauricio Herrera Sanchez. Nadia Ivanova. Jakub Kalinowski. Victoria Lima. Maria Magdalena Selagi. Ahmed Mehmedov. Feliciana Mendez Pereira. Denisa Mielu. Jamila Miguel Lorenzo. Dimitrina Milanova. Ankutsa Mora. Daniela Nikolova. Maria Paris Rivadiniera. Vasile Postovan. Lydia Rizova. Isabella Minerva Sabu. Roxana Scarlett. Rebecca Claudia Sumanariu. Rumen Tanev. Fiorica Trasnea. Lilia Velichkova. Jade Xavier.
Thank you, Jesus!
Bachelor of Arts in Business, Human Resource Management, Ersol Pataka. Bachelor of Arts in Business Marketing, Irina Laura Andruska. Louis Angulu Montenegro. Ada Cicarone. Georgiana Delcha. Aksenia Epifanova. Ekaterina Grosu. Liliana Kupiai. Alina Georgiana Masala. Daria Morgun. Hristo Nedialkov. Elena Osipovs. Yolanta Rasimiene. Valeria Solodki. Kosti Petrut Stamatescu. Antonella Cantaraju. Oshoilia Sabo. Ekaterina Tulba. Amanda Zaimi. Bachelor of Arts in Business Management, Suman Century. Joshua Enubuje. Neeraj Galan. Bachelor of Arts in Business Management Marketing, Huraira Shazad. Bachelor of Arts in Commerce and International Business, Tinakrit Fajitra. Bachelor of Arts in Global Business Management, Haroon Askar. Usama Asif. Giza Hayat. Yan Cho Hain. Maria Kausa. Nuha Rumaisha. Abu Said. Saad Ullah. Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management and Organisational Behaviour, Aksha Rila. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation from the Faculty of Business and Law.
Thank you very much, Karen. I'd now like to invite one of our other Pro-Chancellors, Mark Lawson, to deliver an address.
Good afternoon. We'll let you go and celebrate very soon. This is a very happy day, and everyone associated with the university is delighted to share that happiness with you and your families and friends. Enjoy this day and remember it forever. But though this is a happy day, it takes place in unhappy times. I'm a journalist by profession. Our job is to bring you the news. But this is one of the times in my career when people keep telling me that they've turned away from the news sites and news feeds and news alerts. There are so many wars and wars of words around the world. So many countries in so many different kinds of trouble, inevitably in a truly global university such as this one, affecting so many people in different ways. Because of that, the news can be frightening and upsetting, and as a result, many people literally switch it off, saying that they don't want to know anymore. And all that bad news can seem to overwhelm the good news of events such as today. At times like this, it's very easy to be unhappy, fearful, uncertain about the future and the world into which you are going with your qualifications and ambitions. I was truly shocked just a few weeks ago when a number of young people asked me whether the world might end that night. You'll probably guess at which particular point in which particular war that was. But if you want some good news, the world didn't end that night. And at various other points in history, it also didn't. My generation was born during an event some of you will have studied in history lessons, the Cuban Missile Crisis, when it seriously seemed survivors and historians tell us that the world might end in nuclear war. My parents had many friends who decided not to have children because it seemed unfair to bring them into that world, and there may be people thinking that now. But those children, from about 1962, would now be about to benefit in Britain from the triple lock on pensions and cost of living. That is one of the ways in which the system may feel unfair to your generations, and frankly is. Terrible things will and do happen, including to people in this room and those they know and love. But probably the best feature of humans is the basic resilience of our spirit. The Deputy Dean at the beginning mentioned the resilience that so many of you have shown just to be here today and receiving your degrees. The new Honorary Fellow, Richard, talked about the importance of carrying on when things are tough, professionally, but also personally. So 2 thoughts to finish on this very happy day in an often unhappy world. If, and this is important, you find yourself sad, frightened, doubtful, always tell someone else, a family member, a friend, a pastor, a doctor, whoever. You are never as alone as you may think you are. And this plea from a journalist, please do not turn away from the world and the news. Watch and listen to what is happening. Engage with it, enrage with it, in the hope that you can change it, shape it in the future to your own values. And now, to celebrate your great achievement, today we have messages from people around the university.
3, 2, 1!
You did it! Yay! Congratulations on your graduation! Yay! Yeah!
Thank you, Mark. Thank you to everyone who delivered those messages. And I would now like to call upon Maria Akinlolu to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. My name is Maria Akinlolu, and I stand before you today filled with pride as I celebrate graduating with my Masters of Arts in Human Resource Management. It is an incredible honour to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the University of Northampton's class of 2026. Today, as we reflect on the journey that's brought us to this moment, I speak for all of us and say this achievement didn't come without perseverance, dedication, and resilience. Each of us have faced challenges and worked tirelessly to reach this milestone, and it is a testament to our commitment and determination. But as we all recognise, no meaningful achievement is ever the work of one person alone. Every graduate here stands on the shoulders of an incredible community that has lifted, guided, and believed in us throughout this journey. Our cherished families, friends, our loved ones, our inspiring academics, and our dedicated professional services teams, who have all been our constant source of strength. They have cheered for us, believed in us, and celebrated every milestone. In gratitude for their unwavering support and encouragement that has helped make this day possible, please let's give them all a resounding, joy-filled round of applause. And now let's turn the spotlight to us, the graduates. Today is a celebration of class of 2026. We have overcome obstacles, embraced growth, and accomplished something extraordinary. Let's take a moment to cheer each other on and revel in the success we've achieved together. Come on, let's make some noise and raise the roof for class of 2026. As we look ahead to the future, let's carry the lessons we've learned and the connections we've made into the next chapter of our lives. I have no doubt each and every one of us will go on to achieve even greater things. But for now, let's enjoy this moment. Let's celebrate all we've accomplished and the incredible future that awaits us. We did it!
Thank you very much, Mariah. Now I call upon, as we reach the end of our ceremony, Gavin Barber to say a few words.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. My name is Gavin Barber. I'm the university's academic registrar, and as Dallas has said, we're coming to the close of our ceremony today, and on behalf of the university, I would like to thank you all for being here and being part of our celebration. It's been a great fun ceremony. You were explicitly told at the start of it that you needed to be our loudest crowd of the day. And there's been some noise, and that's been nice. But you haven't got there yet. You haven't got to loudest crowd of the day status. And Dallas has already said that there's money riding on this. What he was too modest to mention is that he's promised, if successful, to donate his substantial winnings to the Staff Christmas Party Fund. So we're all very invested in reaching this. Fortunately, by means of a tradition that has developed at the University of Northampton, we have a mechanism for helping us become the loudest crowd of the day, and I'm going to explain that to you by means of a very, very brief history lesson. As most of you will be aware, there is a Men's Football World Cup happening this summer, and one of the countries hosting it is Mexico. One of the other host countries has had a bit more of the pre-tournament publicity, but Mexico is one of the host countries. 40 years ago, in 1986, another Men's Football World Cup took place in Mexico, and that was where a crowd activity originated, which became known as a Mexican wave, and that's what we're going to do this afternoon. Now, clearly, there's no point asking this audience to recall something that happened 40 years ago. You're all too young. Fortunately, that's not true of my colleagues here on the stage, which is why they are going to form a team of demonstrators to show you how it's done. Would you like them to do that? Good, that's a good start. So how we're going to do it, and I am going to be asking you to rate and judge this demonstration afterwards, by the way, and you are judging it on two things: choreography and, more importantly, noise. This is all about making noise. So these guys need to coordinate a Mexican wave and make plenty of noise while they're doing it. Otherwise, you guys are going to get them the chance to tell them how they've done. So what we're going to do is start at the far end from me with Sarah and colleagues at the back. You need to join in this as well. Come all the way down to Evna, down here, and then stop. Okay? Keep it simple. How hard can it be? I think we're about to find out. Everyone ready? No one's wearing anything heavy or round their neck, are they? No? Don't? Okay, we'll be fine. So I need you to help count down, starting with Sarah. 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Okay, thoughts on that? 10. Mark, how many stars are you giving it out of 5? 3? Think 3. Okay. Just got above Melania the movie in terms of reviews there. Well done. Do you think that you can do better than that? I mean, I'm a lot more convinced than you sound. Do you think you can do better than that? Yeah! Good. So how we're going to do it, we are going to do a Mexican wave twice round this magnificent theatre, starting here, going all the way around the auditorium, back across the stage, and then round again and ending on the stage. Okay? We're going to start with you guys in the boxes here. No pressure, but it is all on you to make this a good start. You ready? Yeah. More good energy up there. Need more from down here. Okay, I'm going to count you down, starting with this side all the way around across the stage and then back round. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! We got there. Well done. Thank you. Graduates, be proud of your achievement and proud of your university. We are very proud of you. Congratulations, and please do enjoy the rest of this day of celebration. And I would now like to invite Danusha Bateju to formally close our ceremony.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And especially to our new graduates, class of 2026. My name is Danusha Pateju, and I'm a member of the Board of Governors. So first of all, let me start by saying what a great privilege it is for me to be standing here with you in celebrating your success and the hard work that you have put into today to get to here today. Now, social impact, as you heard from our first address, is the university's ultimate purpose. And I'm confident that the university has provided you with the skills, the experience, and the support that you need to go on and make our world a better place. So as a graduate of the University of Northampton, you now have the opportunity to affect positive change in our society. So, on behalf of the Board of Governors, I would like to congratulate each and every one of our new graduates. And I would like to wish you all success in the next part of your journey and in your future careers. So I now declare close this graduation ceremony. So may the staff, the students, and the new graduates of the university prosper. Enjoy your day of celebration. Please stand if you're able to. Thank you.